Welcome to Meet JMT, Insights from Within, a series that introduces our industry professionals and provides them the opportunity to share their professional experiences, personal reflections, and sources of inspiration as individuals working in the architecture, engineering, and construction sectors.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for tuning into our podcast. My name is Jennifer, and I am the Digital Marketing Manager here at JMT, based in our El Paso, Texas office. We have Marco Trujillo as our guest today. He is based out of our El Paso, Texas office as well. He is a design and construction manager in the water and wastewater field. Welcome, Marco, and thank you for being here today.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
Would you mind telling us a little bit more about your position at JMT and what it entails?
I manage design and construction projects related to the water and wastewater industry. My main role is to assist our clients in the decision making, whether this is existing infrastructure and or future improvements. At JMT, I also try to represent, our values and the ones of our community, and at the same time enjoy promoting growth and development within our group.
It's clear that you have a very important role at JMT in guiding clients through those decision-making processes. I'm going to jump back in time a little bit with this next question, and that is, what has inspired you to pursue a career in the water and wastewater industry?
I grew up around engineers from different disciplines within my family. And I think that what ended up inspiring me the most is basically two things. First, growing up as a kid in our neighborhood, there was a lot of construction of new houses. And that was very interesting to me. I remember my friends and myself, just sitting down and looking at the construction. I remember even using the site as a playground until, someone would come and kick us out. I think that the second thing is that my father also had a vision towards water and environmental challenges. Growing up in the desert, we understood the importance of water conservation and experienced, firsthand, the issues that our neighborhood and our community experienced, like, water regulations and rationing, particularly when the summer months arrived. So ironically, construction and water were solidified in my mind.
I think this is a perfect example of how some of our early experiences transfer or stick with us into adulthood and, just continue to inspire our passions today. And I just have to put it out there that hopefully no one was hurt while playing on construction sites. I know that's a little dangerous, but it's a little cliche. It's also great to hear that you were able to learn the importance of water conservation from such a young age. I know growing up in the Arizona heat, this is something that is very important, especially as you mentioned during those summer months. Moving back to your professional career today, can you tell us about a significant project you've handled and how it may have impacted you, JMT, or the AEC industry?
Well, several projects that had some kind of impact, as you may imagine, although there's one that maybe had the biggest of all. This is a 7-year long project that involved extensive coordination with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. This experience helped me recognize regulations, industry facts, basically the rules of the game, and reminded me of the importance of our work and the potential impacts, both negative and positive, that we can create by doing things without the proper knowledge or by engaging, learning and challenging ourselves. I think this also sparked my joy to tell the story, learn from others, and the importance to share these stories so future generations can learn, and also those who are necessarily not engineers can benefit from the stories.
A 7-year long project sounds like it must have been quite complex, but also very rewarding. It's wonderful to hear that you found joy in sharing your story and also learning from others in the industry. Outside of work, are there any hobbies or interests that have influenced your professional journey?
Yes, a couple of things. I think a big one is the experience, from others. I feel that all experiences, even like I mentioned, negative or positive, have influenced, how I approach, my next challenge. Another one is, I guess, the evolution of technology, basically around water and wastewater rehabilitation options. 10 to 15 years ago, you could see, conference exhibits that had very limited rehabilitation tools that could help us, with aged infrastructure. And nowadays, we even have, many options to choose from, and that gives us, an advantage on finding the most applicable ones. So it's fair to say within 7 to 10 years, the evolution of that technology has skyrocketed in the water business.
I like how you bring up the transformation that technology and AI has had for water and wastewater rehabilitation. And we all know that could be a conversation for another podcast because there's just so much that goes into this topic. But it's continuously transforming the AEC industry. And I'm seeing it right now in my area of expertise, which is marketing, and how it has made such a dramatic change in optimization and just the many benefits of these tools, but also the risks. How does this make you feel about this advancement in your profession?
I think it has made me feel intimidated at first and at times, to be honest, but excited. Excited, to have many more tools in my toolbox that are making us more efficient and better every day.
Well, Marco, I want to thank you for coming onto the podcast today. We hope you all enjoyed listening in. Do you have any closing thoughts you would like to leave our listeners with?
Just, I guess, don't forget to share, your own stories so we can all learn and grow as professionals. And thank you, and I'll be happy to continue our conversation in the future.
Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed the Meet JMT podcast today. Remember to subscribe, post a review, and of course, encourage your friends and colleagues to do the same.